Hey there, Ultizeta here, and welcome back to more Let's Play Super Mario Galaxy 2. We're going after the World 5 Green Stars this time. See you in Space Storm Green Star number 1. I'm tired of these montages, but we've still got 3 more to go, including this one, so yay! First Green Star is actually quite simply right up here. You just need to get the right angle and shoot yourself up properly. Like so, or not. There we go. That's tricky. Mainly because of the launch star in the way, halting your momentum half the time. This next green star is actually kind of clever. Instead of regressing with the level, you just want to get sucked into this bubble. Pop! And there's the third green star right up there. What you can do to get this green star rather easily is just simply doing this kind of jump, and then doing this, and then walking up the edge. But if alternatively you can go up to the swamp area and then walk back down, that's easier, but slower. I prefer fast. The first green star of Boo Moon Galaxy is right over here by this moon. Strangely enough, there are no boos though. On top of Boo Moon, you want to jump and long jump and do that. God damn it, why was that so hard for me to do? Yeesh. I died like 8 times to that. It's a really annoying jump. Good luck. Finally, we've made it to the pop-up book of Boo Moon. Which means that every single... That basically means that every single... what am I trying to say? Every single green star in Boo Moon also is in the first area, which means that you never use the Boo Mushroom, even when you're going after green stars, which means it only ever gets used once, which again is really awkward. And to counter that one person in the comments who said, oh, but Mario Galaxy 1 had the flying red star, yes, that was only used in one actual mission, but at least you could use that in the Comet Observatory to get around easily and collect 1-ups. There was still a secondary use for it. The Boo Mushroom is just totally useless aside from the one mission. That's my counter argument. Now, Upside Dizzy. Well, that was an easy star that I almost kind of accidentally got. Lol. The second green star is right next to the first one? Jeez! I went to the entire end of the stage trying to find it, and couldn't. It's just right here, and no wonder why I couldn't find it. I thought I was just hearing the first green star at the same time. God, fuck you! That's just cruel. It's just cruel. The first green star of Slip Sand Galaxy is just right over here. I'm just gonna get this checkpoint just to be on the safe side. And right there. Just jump down. I think you can long jump to it, but that's a little bit less safer. And at this point, I want safer. The second green star is going to be right here on the slide. I've already failed it, but now I know exactly where it is and exactly how much I need to turn. Not immediately hold left, because then you just slide off into death. But very closely immediately to the left. And it's right there. So remember how I hate this level? I do. And also, remember how the last green star was just on the edge of the slide? Well, I do too. Don't miss that one! It's an annoying one to miss. The first green star of Fleet Glide Galaxy is actually really hilariously easy. All you have to do is point down very much. Just point that straight down. There you go. You just point straight down. Well, not straight down, but very angled down. Just make him nosedive, this is the basic gist of it. The second green star of Fleet Glide Galaxy, if I recall correctly, you want to hold a hard left over here, and when this thing falls down, there it is. Now don't miss it. Don't miss it. Just don't miss it. Just don't miss it. You fucking missed it. Funnily enough, I get it when I'm picking up speed as opposed to being very slow. Oh well. After you freeze the first planet of Shiverburn here, what you want to do is start jumping over to here into the frozen volcano. Otherwise, it will burn you to death. Also, because I neglected to mention it, if you look up and right up there's a creepy little texture that people like to consider like creepy aliens watching you, but they're supposed to be like the texture file's like it's a tree or something, whatever. I don't particularly care. It didn't even cross my mind until the fact that I actually got no comments about it. I was like, huh, you know, I forgot to show this off, and I was expecting to get a comment or two about it, but I didn't. But there, I showed it off. Happy? Now this is absolutely by far the hardest, one of the hardest green stars in the game to get. You need to make sure that you have kept your clouds for this, because you need your clouds to get this green star. If you don't have your clouds to get that green star, then you can't get it. You can't even stand on the cloud to be underneath it. You have to have clouds there. So that means you can't get hit, and you need to keep your clouds from earlier in the level. It's tricky, but you can do it. Just be careful and be aware that you can't use your clouds. Now, I actually did these green stars out of order, because the second green star is just up here, up against this lava wall. And I skipped it in favor of getting the harder, much harder one. Also, that Octoomba just came out of lava. He's a lucky Octoomba, that one. Anyways, that's green star 2 of Shiverburn, even though I got a 3rd. Here's our first green star in Bowser Jr.'s Boom Bunker. This was tricky because you need to aim for it properly. I hope that hits, I hope this hits, I hope this hits! It hits! If it hits, I fits. And for our final green star of the episode, this one is actually rather tricky. Because, once again, you're aiming out of cannon, but you're thinking, where is it? Where could it possibly be? How about all the way... I said... Pointer. Okay, this is not a good opportunity for you to be fucking up! Just point to the left. It's right over there, come on! Why? I'm not pointing to the right! What is wrong with this pointer? What is wrong with the sensor bar? I fucking hate motion controls! I just want to play the game! Are you kidding me? Nothing about the pointer's been acting up today! Go to the... Okay, if you're going to the... Okay. There we go. Now I can aim you. Jeez! Like... It did not want to work. Also, I probably missed. No, I didn't miss. Like, I haven't had that pointer issue in a while. The last time I had it was on video, and then suddenly it just happened again. I don't understand what's wrong with my sensor bar, but it's crap and it's trash and motion controls are stupid. And I'm so sick of the Wii, of everything about the Wii. I just want to move on. Why am I playing this game? I hate it. That's World 5's green star is done. Next time on Let's Play Mario Galaxy 2, we're moving on to World 6. And see, the pointer's just fine now. Gonna do things fine now. Look at these galaxies I'm gonna be going to next time. We're gonna be finishing World 6 and doing that. See you guys then. Bleh.